क्या किया आपने? म्यूट किया होगा। अच्छा आपने जोड़ा नहीं था। अच्छा चलो ठीक है। अच्छा, वो अभी भी कह रहे हैं कि आवाज़ नहीं आ रही है। हाँ देखिए आवाज़ आ रही है
नहीं आ रही रंजन से भी बात आ रही म्यूट पे रखा नहीं, म्यूट पे रखा नहीं तो ऑन करना।
चलो अब आ रही है कह रहे हैं। चलो ठीक। हाँ ऐसे कर लेंगे। अलग लोग भी लुत्फ़ा दे रहे थे। तो अल्लाह ताला ये कहते हैं कि अगर हमें अंदाज़ा हो जाए in this what the Sheikh is mentioning, when you इसी वास्ते अम्बिया अलैहिस्सलाम के ऊपर हालात जो आते थे इस वास्ते कि फिर खुदा की मैयत उनके साथ होती थी। इन्नल्लाह मअश-शाकिरीन के लफ्ज़ है, इन्नल्लाह मअस-साबिरीन आया। इसलिए अम्बिया अलैहिस्सलाम के साथ अल्लाह ताला हालात पर रखते थे ताकि वो अल्लाह उनके साथ हो जाए। इसलिए बुखारी शरीफ के हदीस में आता है इन्नल्लाह इज़ा हब्ब अब्दन इब्तलाहु। अल्लाह ताला किसी से मोहब्बत करते हैं तो उसके ऊपर हालात डालते हैं ताकि अल्लाह ने कहते हैं मैं खुद तेरे साथ हो जाऊं। और हालात इसलिए डालते हैं ताकि उसको ऊंचा करने के लिए, बड़ा करने के लिए, उसकी इज्जत और मुकाम और चीज़ों को देने के लिए, उसके मुकाम को बुलंद करने के लिए और उसको ज़्यादा नेमतें देने के लिए। इसलिए अल्लाह सुब्हानहू व तआला खुद उसके साथ हो जाते हैं कि लोग उसको गरीब और फ़कीर और ज़लील समझ कर उसको रोकने की कोशिश करते हैं, वो अल्लाह में उसके साथ होते हैं, फिर अल्लाह में दिखाते हैं। इसलिए होता क्या है कि जब कमज़ोर के साथ खुदा हो जाता है तो फिर दुनिया में क्या होता है। ये सारी चीज़ों की दिखाने के लिए अल्लाह सुब्हानहू व तआला साबिरीन के साथ हो जाते हैं। Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, what he does is this with the ni'mat, if you have any blessing of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala by doing shukr, Allah will give you extra. But then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, if you are doing sabr, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, I am with you. I am with you with all my powers, with all my greatness, with all my army. وَمَا يَعْلَمُ جُنُودَ رَبِّكَ إِلَّا هُ. Nobody knows how much army he has. He says, with all my blessings, with everything I am with you. If the people would know the value of sabr, they would start making dua of sabr. But we are not supposed to make dua of sabr. Because if you make the dua of sabr, which means you're asking hardship from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, you should not do that. This is not Allah's Rasul alayhi salatu has prohibited us from making the dua of sabr. Because sabr means you're asking Allah for hardship. So you should not do that. But if the hardship comes, then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He says that I am with you. That's the reason Anbiya alayhi salatu wasalam, if you see most of them are in afflictions and in conditions. And the reason is because in the state of affliction, Allah is with them and with everybody. So in the state of affliction. So imagine how close He must be with the Anbiya alayhi salatu wasalam. So mostly you will see that Anbiya alayhi salatu wasalam is in a state of hardship. That is the reason it comes in the hadith of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Inna Allah habba qawman ibtalahum. If Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala likes somebody, He puts them in hardship. That's why every one of the human being, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He puts them in certain type of hardship so that He is with you. And the more the hardship, the more closer He is with you. The more the hardship is, the more He is closer with you. Provided you do not do something which will make Allah away from you. What can you do to make Allah away from you? For example, Abu Bakr Siddiq radiallahu ta'ala anhu and Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, they both were walking, and a person started cursing them. Abu Bakr Siddiq radiallahu ta'ala anhu kept quiet. And Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam is also with Abu Bakr Siddiq, and he is smiling, keeping quiet, not saying anything. And he's just smiling and not saying anything. Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam is just smiling and not saying anything. And this man is cursing Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam and saying foul language. To a point, Abu Bakr Siddiq radiallahu ta'ala anhu said in response something. He replied to him. Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam walked away. He said, Ya Rasulullah. Abu Bakr followed him. He said, Ya Rasulullah. You were with me when he was saying all this foul language. But then as soon as I replied, you left me and walked away. So Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said that when you were keeping quiet, the angel, Allah sent an angel to respond. He was responding from you towards him. He was responding for you. And Allah is with you. But then, when you replied, then the ma'iyyat al-khassa الذي يأتي في الصبر ما كان موجود. Then that special ma'iyyat Rabbani that got drifted away. That's the reason shaitan came, and when the shaitan came, I cannot be over there. What usually happens, if somebody says something to us, we want to immediately respond back. Fauran. किसी ने कोई जुमला बोलते फौरन जवाब देते हैं. If somebody says something, immediately wants to answer back. هذا مجنون. This guy is crazy. If he would only keep quiet, Allah is with him. Now what happens? For example, somebody said something, he texted you really things to hurt you. Or he did something to really hurt you. So what happens? You did not respond back. You kept quiet. So Ma'iyyatullah is with you. Ma'iyyat means Allah is with you. Then again he said something. You did not answer. Allah became more closer to you. Again he said something. Allah became more closer to you, more closer to you, more closer. So the more he is saying, the more Allah is coming closer, 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 closer. The more he's saying wrong thing, provided you're having taqwa in this, you're not responding back, you are not cursing him, you are not telling this situation to the others, you are not, what do you call, backbiting about him. You're not complaining about him. You're not changing your face about him. You're not scolding him. You're not yelling at him. Just keep quiet. Okay. Just saying, you're not saying anything. So what happens, the more he's saying it, the more Allah's ma'iyyat is coming close to him. If I'm close to you, I mean, you keep quiet, and he's saying, and saying, and saying. And then you're not saying anything. And then you're keeping quiet. So, you're doing sabr. You're not saying anything, just keeping quiet. So the more he's saying, the more Allah is coming closer to you. To a point it comes, Hadith says, Hatta ahbabtuhu, till you become beloved of Allah. सबर की वजह से वो अल्लाह के करीब पहुंच जाता है. Because of the sabr, he comes very close to Allah.
How about the same argument?
Huh?
How about the argument?
If you are doing the argument, then Allah is out of the equation.
Hmm?
Allah is not there in the equation. Then Allah is there. You say, for example, let me give you an example. Let's say your elder, your boss, you're an employee, you're a boss, or your customer, or your elder, somebody who's older than you, somebody. So let's say you did something bad. Okay, you made a mistake. Like they say in English, to err is human. You made a mistake, human being, you made a mistake. And let me also tell you, either you did the mistake knowingly or unknowingly. Now somebody comes and he yells at you. He scolds at you. आपने गलती की, अब आपकी उसके ऊपर कोई आपके नाराज हो गया, डांट रहा है, चीख रहा है, चिल्ला रहा है, या मार रहा है, कुछ भी, whatever he's doing, he has, this thing has happened, and then you're keeping quiet, and you're not responding back. So even though you might have done wrong, but because you have the chance to respond back and you're not doing it, you're keeping quiet. So all of this which he's doing, he's like, each scolding is pushing you closer to Allah, closer to Allah, closer to Allah. Each text or each scolding or each yelling or each pushing, everything is bringing you closer to Allah, closer to Allah, closer to Allah. And then you become so close, like the Quran says, نَحْنُ أَقْرَبُ إِلَيْهِ مِنْ حَبْلِ الْوَرِيدِ. You become more closer than the jugular vein. You're so close to Allah. You're very close. Ma'iyatullah, that's the reason the sabr takes you in a place where sometimes you can't go with your a'mal. It takes you in a spot where the a'mal cannot take you. Sabr is that transportation. Sabr is such a transportation which can take you to a dimension which you, with your salat and zakat and hajj and siyam and zikr, any amal, you cannot reach there. That is the reason the ulama, they say that they have to go through the sabr. There's a story of Maulana Thanvi Rahmatullah alayh. But this is a sensitive story. पता नहीं सुनाओ नहीं सुनाओ. The story is sensitive. Maulana Thanvi Rahmatullah alayh, his age was 54. He's an alim, mashallah, pious man. And he was, normal, doing the zikr, ibadah, teaching the people. So suddenly this thing came. There was one girl in his family, a 19-year-old. This thing started coming in his mind that he should get married to her. Now he's already married. और Thanvi is already married. ठीक है ना? अब दिल में आ रहा है कि मैं ऐसे शादी कर लूँ. Suddenly out of nowhere. So this thing is coming into his heart that I should get married to her. He's saying, Astaghfirullah. Why this thought is coming? I have nothing to have. I have my wife. I have my madrasa, my khanqa, everything. He's a famous, people know him all over India, every place. So why this thing is coming in my mind that I should get married? And she's 19, he's 54, you know. And this thing kept on bothering him. Get married to her, get married. Why this is, you know, why my mind even go to this thought of getting married to this girl? He said, I'll fix this. So what he did was, he started looking for some person that she should get married with. And eventually he got her married. So now, Alhamdulillah, this thing was out of my mind that that this thought was coming I should get married to her. And he was happy. Alhamdulillah, this was a very nuisance in my head. Subhanallah, after 1 year, the husband died of that girl. Again, the thought very hardly get married to. Why? And this thought coming so much, it pestered him so much that he eventually married her. और उन्होंने शादी कर ली उससे 19 साल की लड़की थी अब 20 साल की थी he was 55 and he got married. The people started making fun of him and the people started talking because in India second marriage was considered as a very evil thing. People should think it's a very nasty thing. So everybody started saying, "Oh, तुम्हारे पीर साहब, पीर साहब, he likes women look so much. His second shadi thi. He wants to marry to this girl. Why you couldn't find somebody of his own age?" And they started saying all the nasty things which they could imagine. Saying, "Ya Allah, what is this?" Even his first wife also, she was also hard on him. Why you did this and this? Now, so much pressure came from the people about his marriage that eventually he divorced her. Eventually, he divorced her. Talaq dedi. When he gave the divorce, more curses came on him. People said first he got her married, then he divorced her also. And so much people started, look, he's playing with Islam, he's playing with the deen, he's playing with this. First of all, he got married to this girl, then now he even divorced her. And they kept on going so much that eventually his wife was saying, you got married and then this is what you did to this girl? What? I mean, he said that you were getting angry when I got married to her. Now you're getting angry when I divorced her. What's the point? So this continued and eventually he took her back because it was first talaq he gave. He don't give the talaq al-mughallaza. Talaq binding. Usko वापस ले लिया. And again the people said, look what he's doing. Ya Allah, ye kya majra hai mere saath? Oh Allah, what is happening with me? Why this thing came, this turmoil in my life, that, getting married. And first of all, why this thought came into that I should get married to her. And the amazing thing, he had not even seen her. But this thought is coming, I should get married. So he himself says, I made dua to Allah. I said, Ya Allah, please explain to me this, what's happening. Ye kya hua mere saath, Ya Allah? I got so much disgrace among the people. That the people, they have all over the news, that this guy is doing this and this. Why I got this, oh Allah, what happened to me in my life? Why this thing happened? And he started making dua to Allah. Oh Allah, please explain to me this amazing things which happens in your life. A person needs to understand. So he kept on making dua to Allah. Said, oh Allah, ye kyun hua mere saath? Why this thing happened to me? First of all, this thought, serious thought that getting married, I even got her married to somebody and subhanAllah, this guy dies. And then I eventually marry her and then I got divorced and I got married back. why all of this thing happened? Why I had to go through all of this? And he kept on making dua to Allah. Oh Allah, please explain to me why this thing happened in my life. Was I wrong? Did I do anything wrong? Ya Allah, was I did something to make you angry? Why this thing? Then from Allah the answer came. तुम अल्लाह के ऐसा बास मुकाम ऐसा होता है कि तुम लोग पहुंच नहीं सकते जब तक कि तुम बदनाम ना हो. He said, "Oh Allah, why this thing happened?" So the answer came back to him. You cannot reach. There is a certain level of closeness to Allah. You cannot reach that place unless you get disgraced. Then you will reach that place. And that was the reason Anbiya ﷺ had to go through all of this disgrace from the people. Anbiya को भी बदनामी होती थी ना कितनी. Anbiya ﷺ had to go through this. People, how much they used to say evil things and disgrace the Anbiya ﷺ. Allah makes them go through this. कहा विलायत का तुमको दर्जा मिल नहीं सकता जब तक कि तुम बदनाम ना हो. और उस चीज के ऊपर बदनाम हो रहे हो जिसमें तुम्हारा कसूर भी नहीं, कोई गुनाह भी नहीं किया तुमने. तो बदनाम कर रहे हैं उस चीज पर जिस पर तुमने कोई कुछ किया ही नहीं है. चाबी है उसकी वही बराबर में रहेगा. हाँ तो कहा कि बदनाम होने के ताकि उस बदनामी में जो तुम रोगे अल्लाह के सामने तड़पोगे जो अपने आप को जिल्लत महसूस करोगे तो तुम्हारा खुदा तो तुम मुकाम विलायत पर पहुंचोगे जब तक कि तुम बदनाम नहीं हो. That when you will cry in front of Allah and when you feel disgraced and when you feel dishonored and on something which is not even haram, on something which is right, and you are getting disgrace on something which you have not done anything wrong with it, but you are giving disgrace all over the place. They don't want to talk to you. They want to boycott you. They want to look down upon you. They want to treat you as if you have committed a sin. They want to taunt you. तुम्हें वो ताने मारेंगे. और समझते हैं ताने मारने से जो है ना ये तो खुदा की क़ुर्ब पहुंचने का जरिया है. आप उसको उस पर नाराज हो रहे हैं. This taunting actually takes you closer to Allah. Every taunt makes you closer to Allah. And a person thinks that this is, I'm getting upset. But if Allah is coming closer to you, is that getting upset worth it? So he said, you cannot reach that level. Thani Rahmatullah Alayhi wrote that Allah ने कहा तुम उस मकाम पे पहुंच जब तक कि तुम इस जिल्लत से ना इस जिल्लत के रास्ते से ना गुजरो. You cannot reach that closeness to Allah unless you go through this path of disgrace. حتى تتقرب إلى الله. So you can come closer to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So my dear respected brothers, today we think that this, ये तो इसका मतलब ये नहीं कि आप दुआ करें अल्लाह मुझे रोजाना लोग जलील करें ऐसी दुआ मत करो. Don't make this kind of a dua. No Allah, please get me disgraced every day.
No.
Don't do this dua. But the thing is this, if it comes from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, it comes from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, just do sabr. Sabr means no reaction, sabr with taqwa. Don't complain about this to the public. If somebody is disgracing you or taunting you or making fun of you on something which is right. आप गलत काम नहीं कर रहे, आपको सही काम पे लोग आपको ताना दे रहे हैं. That you're doing something right and people are disgracing you. You're doing something, even हालांकि गुनाह पे ताने देने की इजाजत नहीं है. कोई नेकी के काम पे ताने दे दो. हदीस में मना है कि तुम गुनाह को ताने मत दो. अगर तुमने गुनाहगार को ताने दिए तो तुमको अल्लाह मौत से पहले उसमें मुब्तला करेगा. गुनाहगार के बारे में हदीस में. तो आदमी कोई नेकी पे ताना दे. Hadith says, that do not taunt. لا تعير على أخيك. لا تظهر الشمات.
لا تظهر الشماتة في
إيه؟
أخيك
فيرحم الله ويبتليك. هذا الرجل في المعصية، لو أنت عيرته لا تأتي الموت إلا إن الإنسان يكون في هذا المعصية. فما بال الرجل الذي ويعمل الخير والناس يعيروه. Like for example, the hadith says that you should not even taunt or something which is a person is committing a sin. And then if you are taunting, mazaq uda rahe hain, and you are commenting and taunting and disgracing and what do you call doing ghibat of, you're not allowed to do these things for a sin. Imagine if somebody is doing this on a amal salih. आप नहीं काम करो आपको ताना दे रहा. You're doing a good deed and people are taunting you for that. You're doing a amal salih and people are judging you. So actually everything what they're doing, so what is happening? Your darajat, your closeness to Allah is increasing on every taunt. Every taunt which they say, your closeness to Allah increases. And this person who is doing it is falling from the eyes. You have to do nothing. You will see how he falls down. Watch karo. Sit back, relax and watch. कहानी क्या चलती है वो आपको कुछ करने की जरूरत नहीं. Abdul Rahman al-Juzari, somebody came to him and said that somebody is doing this to you. He said, huwa fil ma'siyah, is he sinning? He said, yes. I have to do nothing because Allah bin taqam minnu. I have to do nothing because Allah will take revenge from him. I have to do nothing. आप कहते हैं हम इसने जवाब दिया, हम जवाब का जवाब देंगे. लोग ये कहते हैं इसने जवाब दिया ना, मुंह तोड़ जवाब देंगे. ये कहते हैं that they say, in our country, if somebody said something, we will give them an answer which will break their teeth. Or will break their face. Eat ka jawab kya? Patthar se. If you say something, if somebody throws you with a stone, I'll throw you with a block, with a brick. कितनी गलत मिसालें हैं, कितनी गलत बातें हैं.
هنا في المغرب يقول اللي غطاك بخيط
ها.
اللي غطاك بخيط غطيه بحيط.
الله يهديهم. هذا يحتاج دعاء خاص. So my dearest brothers, this is unfortunately wrong expressions which we have in our language. If somebody, from their childhood they teach. If somebody says, you go and punch them. My son is so brave. One person was saying to me, there was somebody doing this, so I said to my son, go and punch harder. Good, great job.
Take your revenge.
Yeah, take your revenge. So my dear respected brothers.
How about someone? It's not said in the Quran that someone did to you. You can reply the same thing, like no go over it, or you can forgive Allah or whatever.
Yes, the ayat is like this. وَإِنْ عَاقَبْتُمْ فَعَاقِبُوا بِمِثْلِ مَا عُوقِبْتُمْ بِهِ. You see, this chapter which we are doing right now is the chapter for those who wants to get the nur of Allah. These are the instruction for them. But if a person has nothing to do with the nur of Allah, he doesn't care whether Allah is with me or not, then for them there is another law which the Quran says, وَإِنْ عَاقَبْتُمْ فَعَاقِبُوا بِمِثْلِ مَا عُوقِبْتُمْ بِهِ. If somebody does any harm to you, you have entitled to do the same back to him. This is for those. But وَلَئِنْ صَبَرْتُمْ. But if you want to go on a different route, if you want to get Allah with you, and to get the nur of Allah with you, then this chapter will not work with you. وَلَئِنْ صَبَرْتُمْ لَهُوَ خَيْرٌ لِلصَّابِرِينَ. If you do sabr, that is the right thing. وَاصْبِرْ وَمَا صَبْرُكَ إِلَّا بِاللَّهِ. Then Allah is saying to Rasulullah, but you, O my beloved Habib, you need to do sabr. You cannot go with the first. You're not on the first category that, oh, somebody did to me, I'll go back and do the same thing to them. For you, Ya Rasulullah, wasbir, وما صبرك إلا بالله, ولا تحزن عليهم, ولا تك في ضيق مما يمكرون. He said, Ya Rasulullah, you should do sabr, وما صبرك ولا تحزن, and don't worry what they're going to do to me. ولا تك في ضيق مما يمكرون, and don't worry that they're going to conspire against me. And they will, you know, इसमें मत डरो कि वो चाल चलेंगे मेरे खिलाफ. वला तकु फी ज़ैक़िम मिम्मा यमकुरून. अरे कोई हमारे खिलाफ चाल चलेगा और बड़ी चालबाजी करेगा, उसके बाद इतना पैसा है, हमारे पास कुछ भी नहीं है, उसका इतना इन्फ्लुएंस है, हमारे पास कुछ भी नहीं है. Relax हो जाइए आप. He's saying they are going to make all of this planning and they are going to do all this conspiracy, and I'm so weak and my opponents are so strong. Allah is saying to Rasulullah sallallahu وَلَا تَكُ فِي ضَيْقٍ مِّمَّا يَمْكُرُونَ. Don't worry about the conspiracies which they are doing against you, because إِنَّ اللَّهَ مَعَ الَّذِينَ اتَّقَوْا. Actually, I am with the one who has taqwa, وَالَّذِينَ مُحْسِنُونَ, and who has sifat ihsan. If you are doing ihsan and you have taqwa, then don't worry, I am with you. And when Allah is with somebody, what do you think is going to happen? For example, there is two parties. On one side is a lawyer, an expensive lawyer from downtown. And the opposite side is Allah. Who's going to win, do you think?
Allah.
So I have a very expensive lawyer, 200,000. And when Allah is with you, you don't need to pay Allah.
Allah will pay you.
Free of cost. Right? पैसे देने पड़ते हैं, free of cost. And all the powers belong to him. He's on your side. And the other side, all of these big lawyers and big businessmen and people with the money, what can they do now? And all the minds, very intelligent minds and very super intelligent people are all on one side, and you are alone here with Allah with you. Who do you think is going to win the case?
Allah.
Yes. So you can sit back, relax, and watch the show. Just watch the show. What's going to happen? How Allah ضبطهم تضبيط.
Allah يضرب الباطل.
There was one point in the life of somebody. He was going through some turmoil. So I remember, there was an African American brother. I was sitting over there in Columbia, in South Carolina over there. So he was saying, sit back, relax, and watch the movie. That's it. And you see how Allah will run the show. There you go. American style se kaha usne. Brother, take it easy. You put on your defense Allah. So just go take a back seat, relax, and watch the show, how the show runs. ऐसी होता फिर. अब बैठ के मूवी देखें क्या हो रहा है, अल्लाह ने कहानी कैसे चल रही है. And then you'll be amazed how Allah runs the show. You'll be amazed. تتحير. اتق الله ترى العجائب. You'll be shocked at how the system, how Allah takes care of the situation. You'll be amazed. But the reason is because we do not know who Allah is, and we don't know what is the power of Allah. We want to raise our fist and jump in the battle. Then Allah says, go and fight. Chalo maro. So the one who is more powerful will smack you. You're not even that powerful. He's more powerful. He's more intelligent. He got more money. He has better lawyers. So he comes and smacks you. But if you were wise, you would bring Allah in the picture. If you were intelligent, if you knew Allah, if somebody knows Allah, of course you're going to bring somebody who is the most powerful. If you think the law is the most powerful, you'll bring the lawyer. If you think that police is more powerful, you'll bring the police. Because who you think is the most powerful, you'll bring in the case. And those who think Allah is the most powerful, they will bring Allah in the case. But because if a person does not know who Allah is, the only Allah's greatness is on the tongue, not in the heart. So what he's going to do when the situation will come, he'll run after the lawyers. He'll run after the police. He'll run after the connections. He'll run after the. But देखो किसकी दोस्ती किससे? Find out who is the one who has more connection. Because because only the greatness of Allah was on the tongue. तुझे वो सब दुनिया ढूंढ रहा है ना? But if a wise man, if you knew Allah actually, he has the greatness of Allah in his heart, and he really knew who Allah is, then what he would do? He said, Allah, can you please take care of this? Yeah, sure, I will. Why not? Ya Abdi, I'm here. But if he does not know who Allah is, and only the greatness of Allah was on the tongue, so what he will do? He will run after the makhluk, like the other people are running after the makhluk. Other people, and this man is different. Other people are pure in their kufr actually. They think that the power and the money can do everything. So they're pure in that sense. This person is munafiq. What is he saying? He said, Allah is great, but he thinks that the money and the power is everything. But on the tongue he is saying Allah is great. Inside the heart he's saying no, money is great, things are great, power is great. So he's a munafiq, and he is what you call kafir. He says no, Allah is out of the equation. What you call money and the power is everything, and he's saying openly. This guy is not saying it openly. Inside the heart, he's saying that what you're saying is correct. On the tongue, he's saying no, Allah is great. So then, what would happen when they would fight? This munafiq will lose. Because he is, why he would lose? Because he is hypocrite. At least he is pure in what he says. What he has in his heart, he's saying on the tongue. What you have, you don't have it in the heart, but you're saying it from the tongue. Instead of making an effort to bring it inside the heart, you are denying that effort of bringing the greatness of Allah inside the heart. Nifaq hai na ye. It's hypocrite from the heart, because both these people's heart is saying the same thing. That money is great and power is great. That's why they both are after the same thing. But one is saying from the mouth, Allah is great. One is saying from the mouth, no, the money and power is great. So this guy is actually doing a nifaq. And if a person, if he knew Allah and he understood the powers of Allah, because my dear brothers, when any condition comes, situation comes, the person looks to the most powerful. हालात आए तो सबसे पहले जो उसके नजदीक में सबसे ताकतवर है वो उसके पास जाता है. Common sense. For example, I know the Prime Minister. ठीक है ना? La samhallah, if any issue comes, I will not say to my friend, can you please take care? I'll call the Prime Minister, please look into this. Easy baat hai. You will go to the most powerful. So if a person has the ma'rifat of Allah, so what he will do, if any hardship will come, who he will call? Allah. But if the ma'rifat of Allah is not there, then of course he will call his lawyer, he will call his पता नहीं जो भी है उसको भाई ढूंढो. तो माय डियर रेस्पेक्टेड ब्रदर्स, इसलिए इसको अपने दिल में उतारना है, ज़बान से दिल में आए. That's why we need to bring this from the tongue to the heart. This is the reality. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bring this into our hearts, inshallah. ठीक है, जिक्र कर लें.
الذي لا يذكر الله كثيرا فهو منافق.
صحيح. القرآن يقول لا يذكرون الله إلا قليلا. أستغفر الله الذي الحي القيوم وأتوب إليه. أستغفر الله الذي لا إله إلا هو الحي القيوم وأتوب إليه. أستغفر الله الذي لا إله إلا هو الحي القيوم وأتوب إليه. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. قل أعوذ برب الفلق من شر ما خلق ومن شر غاسق إذا وقب ومن شر النفاثات في العقد ومن شر حاسد إذا حسد. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. قل أعوذ برب الناس ملك الناس إله الناس من شر الوسواس الخناس الذي يوسوس في صدور الناس من الجنة والناس. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. قل أعوذ برب الفلق من شر ما خلق ومن شر غاسق إذا وقب ومن شر النفاثات في العقد ومن شر حاسد إذا حسد. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. قل أعوذ برب الناس ملك الناس إله الناس من شر الوسواس الخناس الذي يوسوس في صدور الناس من الجنة والناس. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. قل أعوذ برب الفلق من شر ما خلق ومن شر غاسق إذا وقب ومن شر النفاثات في العقد ومن شر حاسد إذا حسد. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. قل أعوذ برب الناس ملك الناس إله الناس من شر الوسواس الخناس الذي يوسوس في صدور الناس من الجنة والناس. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. قل أعوذ برب الفلق من شر ما خلق ومن شر غاسق إذا وقب ومن شر النفاثات في العقد ومن شر حاسد إذا حسد. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. قل أعوذ برب الناس ملك الناس إله الناس من شر الوسواس الخناس الذي يوسوس في صدور الناس من الجنة والناس يا قهار 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 يا مذل 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 يا منتقم 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 يا مميت 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 يا مميت. Read 10 times قل هو الله أحد. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الله الله رسول الله الله أحد الله رسول الله 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 رسول
بسم الله بسم الله بسم الله
يا الله اسكت سلام الرسول صلى الله عليه وسلم سيدنا حمزة رضي الله عنه سيدنا علي رضي الله عنه سيدنا فاطمة رضي الله عنه سيدنا حسن الحسين سيدنا عبد القادر الجيلاني رحمة الله عليه سيدنا مولانا الچشتي رحمة الله عليه مولانا الياس رحمة الله عليه يا الله واجد علي شاه صاحب हमारे तो अल्लाह इन सबको सवाब पहुँचा दे لا إله إلا الله محمد رسول الله اللهم صل على سيدنا ومولانا محمد صاحب التاج والمعراج والبراق والعلم دافع البلاء والوباء والقحط والمرض والألم اسمه مكتوب مرهوم مشهور منقوش في اللوح والقلم سيد العرب والعجم اسمه مقدس معطر مطهر منور في البيت والحرم شمس الضحى بدر الدجى صدر العلا في الهدى نحو الورى مصباح الظلم جميل الشيم شفيع الأمم صاحب الجود والكرم والله عاصم وجبريل خادم والبراق مركبه والمعراج سفره وسدرة المنتهى مقامه وقاب قوسين مطلوبه والمطلوب مقصوده والمقصود موجوده سيد المرسلين خاتم النبيين شفيع المذنبين أنيس الغريبين رحمة للعالمين راحة العاشقين مراد المشتاقين شمس العارفين سراج السالكين مصباح المقربين محب الفقراء والغرباء والمساكين سيد الثقلين نبي الحرمين إمام القبلتين وسيلتنا في الدارين صاحب قاب قوسين محبوب رب المشرقين ورب المغربين جد الحسن والحسين مولانا ومولى الثقلين أبي القاسم محمد بن عبد الله نور من نور الله
وسلموا
تسليما. اللهم صل على سيدنا مولانا محمد الذاكرون وكلما غفل عن ذكره الغافلون. لا إله إلا الله محمد رسول الله. 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 لا إله إلا الله محمد
الله لا إله إلا الله محمد رسول 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 الله لا إله إلا الله محمد لا إله إلا الله محمد رسول الله 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 لا
إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله 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 لا إله إلا الله محمد رسول الله 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 Allah, 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 الله الله أكبر. صلى الله على حبيبه سيدنا محمد وآله وسلم. صلى الله على حبيبه سيدنا محمد وآله وسلم. سيدنا محمد وآله وسلم. صلى الله على حبيبه سيدنا محمد وآله وسلم. صلى الله على حبيبه سيدنا محمد وآله وسلم. صلى الله على به سيدنا وآله وسلم. صلى الله على حبيبه سيدنا محمد وآله وسلم. صلى الله على صلى الله على حبيبي صلى الله على حبيبه صلى الله على حبيبه سيدنا محمد وآله وسلم. 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 صلى الله على سيدنا محمد وآله وسلم. صلى الله على حبيبه 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 صلى الله على حبيبه
سيدنا محمد وآله وسلم صلى الله على حبيبه سيدنا محمد وآله وسلم
صلى الله على حبيبه
سيدنا محمد وآله وسلم صلى الله على حبيبه سيدنا محمد وآله وسلم
صلى الله على حبيبي
سيدنا محمد وآله وسلم
صلى الله على حبيبي سيدنا محمد
وآله وسلم
صلى الله على حبيبي سيدنا محمد وآله وسلم. الحمد لله رب العالمين، والصلاة والسلام على أشرف الأنبياء والمرسلين. اللهم اجزي عنا وعن والدينا أفضل ما جازيت به نبيا عن أمته ورسولا عن قومه. اللهم احشرنا تحت لوائه وأوردنا حوضه واسقنا من يده الشريفة شربة هنيئة لا نظمأ بعدها أبدا، واجمع بيننا وبينه كما آمنا به ولم نره، ولا تفرق بيننا وبينه حتى تدخلنا مدخلا يا رب العالمين. اللهم ارزقنا شفاعته يوم القيامة يا رب العالمين. اللهم اجعلنا من جوار حبيبك محمد المصطفى صلى الله عليه وسلم. اللهم اجعلنا من جوار الحبيب مصطفى صلى الله عليه وسلم. اللهم اجعلنا من جوار حبيبك مصطفى صلى الله عليه وسلم. اللهم رب ارحمهما كما ربياني صغيرا. اللهم رب ارحمهما كما ربياني صغيرا. اللهم رب ارحمهما كما ربياني صغيرا. اللهم ربنا هب لنا من أزواجنا وذرياتنا قرة أعين وجعلنا للمتقين إماما. اللهم اجنبني وبني أن نعبد الأصنام. رب هب لي من الصالحين. رب لا تذرني فردا وأنت خير الوارثين. اللهم اجعل في قلبي نورا، وفي سمعي نورا، وفي بصري نورا، وفي لحمي نورا، وفي عظمي نورا، وفي بشري نورا، وفي عصبي نورا، وفي لساني نورا، وفي شعري نورا. اللهم اجعلني نورا، واجعل لي نورا، واجعل لي نورا يا رب العالمين. اللهم ربنا أتمم لنا نورنا واغفر لنا إنك على كل شيء قدير. سبحان ربك رب العزة عما يصفون، وسلام على المرسلين، والحمد لله رب العالمين. وصلى الله على سيدنا ومولانا محمد وعلى آله وأصحابه أجمعين برحمتك يا أرحم